Greetings, gang. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Tanaya? Hey, Crimson Otter. Hey, The Wicked Wonder. Hey, CV. Hey, Son. Hey, Scorpio Rising. Okay, gang. I see y'all. All right, so we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on with you, and then we out of here. All right. Man, the moon looks so pretty tonight. I was just outside looking at the moon. It was glistening. All right, let's see, gang. Hold up. Spirit is telling me to use a different deck. Give me a second. There we go. Hey, Gio. Okay. Hey, Menacing Squirrel, I just thought about you. I was like, where my girl Menacing at? I didn't say it to the gang. I was thinking it. Okay, gang, your overall energy is the Six of Wands in the upright position. Okay. With the Hermit in reverse. It's time to come out of hiding, baby. It's time to show up and show out with the Six of Wands. Maybe people want to see you, okay? You got a lot to celebrate. You went through a lot of stuff on your own. Yes, we doing witchcraft, so you might want to get off of here. You don't want the effects. Dumbass. Yeah, it's time to show up and show out. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in the upright position here. So you've accomplished a lot. I feel like these were silent things, silent victories. Could have been some silent battles. But it's just a lot that you were pushing through. And I feel like, hey, Lily Cat. And I feel like now it's time for you to come out and celebrate. I feel like some of y'all need to travel too with the Eight of Wands. Some of you guys need to do some long distance travel. Maybe like 8 hours. I don't know, but it looks like some travel coming here due to some type of victory you're going to have. And you ain't going to have no choice but to come out of hermit mode for this. Oh, let me get a sip of my water. I fucking just woke up. But you know when you put that bottle of water in the freezer and then when you take it out, that shit be crispy. All right, let's see. What's this Hermit in reverse, please? The Moon in reverse. Yeah, you've been through a lot of stuff. You've been hiding yourself, hiding your emotions, your thoughts. I feel like you have so much to like share with everyone. With the Eight of Wands here. Ten of Wands to clarify this. Yeah, you've been putting in a lot of work. I don't know what you've been doing. It's been very secretive. You could have been working on something and now you're about to pop out with it. It's going to be successful. You're about to launch something. Could have been doing a lot of heavy work on it behind the scenes. It's like you're giving birth to something new. Could be giving birth with the Moon energy here as well. But you've been doing something and it's required a lot of you with this Ten of Wands. But I feel like it's something beneficial for you though. What's this Six of Wands, please? What's this Victory, Spirit? Period sign. You already know, babe. You already know. Four of Swords. Yeah. The victory is now you're going to be able to rest. So you've done a lot. So I feel like this is a sense where you can't kind of rest on your laurels. You've done a lot of work. You put a lot of work in. It's successful. You know, you coming out. Eight of Wands, you making moves. There's opportunities in alignment for you. And now with the Four of Swords, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, oh, you know, like now you don't have to worry about it before you go to bed. Now you don't have to worry about it. Like it's done. It's completed. It's out there. And so now you have peace of mind because of that. Or this is going to be happening soon for some of you. All right, let's move forward. This looks good. Yup. Okay, let's see, gang. I'm going to try to get you guys an all signs reading this weekend. Y'all want to do it on Sunday instead of the collective? You guys got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position with the Judgment. Something's going in somebody's favor. Whatever it is you've been working on is going in your favor. Wow, this is a big win. This is a big win. Wheel of Fortune. Let me cover these people up. Y'all know they tripping. Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment. That's crazy. That's a really big win. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. I feel like you've been waiting on this. You've been waiting a long time. Could have been a year. This card is number 12. I'm going to try not to look at the fucking chat because they trying to irritate me and distract me. You've been waiting on this for a while. It's here now, shit. You got the Three of Pentacles in the upright position too. Look at they got on hard hats and he got a hammer. She got blueprints. I'm telling you, this is something you've been working on for a long time. I know, son. I know. Yeah. I'm telling you, something you've been working on, it's gonna blow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Man, you know what? Y'all don't be reading the Bible. See, I'm about to say this, and I ain't gonna say shit else. Y'all don't be reading the Bible. You talking trash about crystals. You need to do some research. Crystals are in the Bible. Okay? You guys don't know what y'all talking about. And y'all want to keep bringing up Jesus when y'all betrayed Jesus. Y'all the ones that betrayed him, sold him up the river. Stop coming in here. You don't know what you're talking about. Jesus was a diviner. He was a magician. Y'all don't even be knowing what y'all just be regurgitating dogmatic stuff and shit you don't even understand your own self. Y'all need to be on a Christian channel where where fear is embraced. Go over there. All right? Go on over there. Cause y'all weird. Y'all sick. Y'all need some help. Y'all do. Y'all better be glad we here, because we gonna be the spiritual warriors to help y'all while y'all scared in the house, scared. We the ones out here fighting spiritual warfare. Y'all don't even know the half of it, because y'all operate through fear. So don't come in here trying to disturb our peace, bro. Y'all don't even understand what this is. You don't even know, because you afraid. You don't even know yourself. So stop talking about what Jesus would have did, because y'all shouldn't have bothered him. Then y'all would know. Y'all would already know what Jesus would have did. Anyway, a plan is coming together with the Three of Pentacles. Hard work being paid off. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, he got a hammer and a nail in his hand. I'm telling you, whatever you've been working on is going to be successful. It's going to bring you, I feel like it's going to bring you financial abundance as well. With all these pentacles, I'm telling you, bro, the Magician in the upright position. Yes. Gang, I don't even want to read no more. It's like Spirit just keep repeating the same message. It's too much work. It's so much work that has been done, and you're gonna see a payoff. The results are gonna be positive. That's why with the Four of Swords, you ain't gonna have to, hey AV, you ain't gonna have to stress, you ain't gonna have to worry. Something's turning out very good. You got a lot of good cards straight out the gate. You came out on top with the Six of Wands. You come out the gate with a victory. So if you had to be in hermit mode, quiet, moving low key, it was for a reason, it's for a purpose, and it's all about to pay off. Your manifestations are coming into fruition. Let's see here. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So now you can stop overthinking. Now you can stop worrying. You can stop locking yourself away. Like something's coming to fruition, gang. This is good. This is good. Let's see. You got a whole team behind you too with the Three of Pentacles. Everybody putting in work. Spirit team putting in work with the Judgment. Everybody putting in work. And now here comes the big move right here. Magician being number one. Here comes the big move right here. It's going to set everything off. Ten of Swords in reverse. Not taking no more losses. I feel like you are a master manifester at this point in the game. Confirmation, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position here. Yeah, some of y'all might got a lot of earth in y'all chart. Got a lot of earth energy out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like too, this Knight of Pentacles and this Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like you gonna rest for a minute because you gonna be tired from all the work you've been putting in, but then you gonna get back to it. I feel like you gonna rest a little bit, see how everything is going, and then with the Knight of Pentacles, you gonna be like, okay, now on to the next thing. I feel like you're not gonna get lazy, even though things are going well. I feel like that's just going to give you more momentum. It's just going to let you know with the Knight of Pentacles that like the blueprint that you've created, that you've been following has been working. You're going to get clear signs that something's been working for you. Thank you, Ashes to Ashes. One of my moderators got it for me off my wish list. What is it called? It's called Awaken Tarot. All right, let's see. Six of Swords. Yeah. So you're going to rest and then you're going to get back to work. But I feel like this next part of your journey is going to go a little bit more smoother because you already have the blueprint. You already know like what to do. You already know what steps to take. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse. A lot of worries fading away too. Some of you guys might find yourself getting better rest, better sleep. I don't know, but this is big. You know, we have the Ten of Wands. So it's like whatever you was working on or going through, it was big. It could have been heavy. And now things are just like opening up for you. It's all because like you were like steadfast here with the Knight of Pentacles energy. So I like this Nine of Swords in reverse. I like the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You got the Empress energy here in the upright position. Taurus, Libra. But this is letting me know that it's abundant. Okay? Some of you guys are really good mothers, or you will be a really good mother as well. I'm hearing. Something good is happening. You got a lot of major arcana. You guys got the fucking Justice coming out in the upright position. Ooh, honey. This is life-changing. Whatever is happening for you, collective, is life-changing. So many major arcana out here tonight. Yeah, with the Hangman, too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 major arcanas out here. Thank you for the super chat, Lily Cat. I appreciate you, sis. You got 8 or 9 major arcanas out here if you count the moon in reverse. Damn. This is major. Scales of justice being balanced in your life. I feel like a lot of you guys have just been trying to be fair and low key. Hey, HB3. You guys just been trying to be fair, low key, just staying out the way. Shit, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. A lot of abundant energy around you at this time, gang. Get to work. Get to work. Tomorrow is Jupiter Day. Beautiful day to manifest abundance. We still are within that first of the month range, so you could do like a spiritual cleanse, bring in some abundance into your house, your home, your office. Yeah. You can get like a cinnamon stick and light it and smudge your house with it too after you clean up. Like smudge something to break up any stale energy, like some rosemary or some frankincense, some myrrh, right? While you spiritually cleansing back to front of the home. And then once you do all that, you go to the front to the back. Then you want to walk in with the sweetness. You want to get that cinnamon stick, burn it, and just walk from the front of the house to the back of the house. Because you always want to be replacing the energy that you remove. Tomorrow will be a good day to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the magician out here, the Wheel of Fortune. If I'm not mistaken, that Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter too. So tomorrow's a good day. Good day. All right, let's see. Wow, Emperor. Oh my God, gang. Oh my God. You guys got Major Arcana City. Whatever it is, you the boss. The Emperor and the Empress, y'all the boss. You guys are in charge. Okay? Now, the Emperor, you could own your own business. Okay? Don't have to, but if you do, tomorrow might be a good day in sales for you or something like that. Put positive affirmations over your business if you do have one. Tomorrow's just a really good day to get things in order, clear out any stagnancy. With that Emperor representing Mars energy, tomorrow night, make sure you don't go to bed with any dirty dishes in the sink. I mean, I'm not saying you do that now, but make sure your stove is clean. With that Mars energy, yeah, take the early part of the day to get everything in order. Okay? Get some Florida water, whatever you use. Wipe down your phone, your tablets, your laptops. I mean, like, with the magician, just get all your tools together tomorrow. You know, even if you go to the Dollar Tree, get a few little candles and whatnot, something like that. Tomorrow, I just want you guys to be just doing everything that involves abundance, prosperity, financial security. You know, that'd be really good. Okay, let's see, gang. Shoot, this looks really good. No wonder Spirit told me to get this deck. This looks good. A good Psalms, if you want to work with a scripture tomorrow. A good Psalms for abundance is Psalm 72. So you could work with that tomorrow too. Hey, see, Scott? Yeah, you missed. We had some good cards coming out, Scott. A lot of abundance for you guys on the table right now. So I was just giving you guys a few tips on what you could do tomorrow to work with that energy. All right, let's see. What do we have, please? Seven of Cups in reverse here. That's not too bad. You could have been confused about some things. Could have been experiencing like some brain fog or, you know, not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to choose. You got to work all day tomorrow. That's okay, HP3. Just get, when you get home, try to get it in a little bit, whatever you can do. Spirit knows your intentions. Right, you making that money, so technically you in alignment. Let's clarify this Seven of Cups in reverse. Let's do whatever you can do tomorrow. Spirit says some of you guys need to stop wearing shoes in the house. Shoes in your bedroom. Shoes in the bathroom. If you can't leave your shoes outside the front door, then like leave them in like a little basket or something by the door. But Spirit is showing me like energies that don't need to be tracked into the home, coming into the home. But it's something to do with somebody on somebody's feet. Somebody's gonna have like gravel or sand or something at the bottom of their feet. Gonna track it all through the house. So don't do that. Start taking your shoes off at the door. Don't let nobody else wear shoes in your house either. What's the seven of cups in reverse, please? Three of Pentacles in reverse. So you're no longer confused about who you need to involve yourself with, who you need to work with, who you need to who you should be telling your plans to, who you should be including in your plans. It's gonna become very clear to you who's really on your team at this time. And I feel like with all this success that you're garnering right now, you need to see this. So maybe you may ask for clarity on that. Like, Spirit, as I go further, who's gonna be a part of my tribe? Who's gonna be able to come with me? You're gonna get a clear answer. Like, you don't have to force it or anything. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Maybe some of your family that ain't going to be able to enjoy this success with you. And, that's the downside to success sometimes, gang, is the people who you can't take with you that you may want to. Because with the confusion aspect here with the Seven of Cups, these are family, friends, associates that maybe you wanted to be able to celebrate with you. Maybe you wanted them to come with you, but they can't. But you know why with the Seven of Cups in reverse. You're not confused as to why. Maybe you were just hoping that, that wouldn't be the case. But it is the case. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So these are people you're not going to be able to share with. They could have breadcrumbed you when you was on your way to whatever success this is for you. They could have been kind of stingy with you, withholding with you, like the Spirit says funny style, wishy-washy. They could have been acting like that with you. But I'm also hearing it's because they knew you were going to be successful. They knew you were going to come out of this dark space. They knew you were going to come out of this heavy time, and they wasn't ready for it. But you see that a lot with family when you go against the grain. You see that a lot in associations and friendships when you guys outgrow each other. Your path takes you in a different direction than theirs, and it just happens. Sometimes it ain't even no beef. Sometimes you just outgrow people, or they outgrow you, and it is what it is. But the level of success that you're about to have in your personal life and your endeavors, these are the people who are not allowed to come with you or celebrate with you. Because truth be told, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't want to help you get to where you are anyway. So it's going to be a little bittersweet. If the Five of Cups or Four of Cups come out, then we know something. But it might be a little bittersweet here. Show me the Six of Pentacles in reverse, please. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they gonna want you to let your guard down. They gonna want you to they want you to forgive them now. Like, don't be so guarded. But I feel like you've had to be guarded because they didn't believe in you the way they should have. And that's fine. It's fine. I be like not caring about stuff like that because I just feel like everything happens for a reason, and there's no need to have any hard feelings. Like, fuck it, but that don't mean give them anything. That don't mean they get to sit at the table, because, they can sit at the table with you and have envy in their eyes, hatred in their eyes. So, you know, it is what it is. Show me this 7 of Wands, please. Yeah, I was about to say Judas at HP3. I was. You read my mind. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. The reason they didn't help you or they didn't believe in you is because they wanted a codependent relationship with you. Man, hold on. My allergies. Let me go blow my nose. Hold on. All right. Woo. Okay. So with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like sometimes people need you to need them, gang. And when you lock in and you lock in on your mission and you lock in on what you're supposed to be doing, the need for others sometimes will fade away. But just because you don't need somebody doesn't mean that you don't care about them or something. But I feel like you not needing someone made them feel like they don't want to be a part of your life at all. Or they don't want to, like, I don't know. Somebody is very conflicted. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups in reverse in my mind's eye, but you don't want anybody in your life that's a crutch. Show me this. Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody want to come out of conflict with you now. This is all so convenient, though. This is all very convenient. Now that you've accomplished some things and you're getting on your feet, it's like I'm seeing a scenario, right, where like maybe somebody is giving you a leg up or they gave you a leg up in some kind of way. But they could have been really passive aggressive about it or like really like I say, wishy-washy or something about it. And then they start to regret it when they see you starting to climb with that 6 of Wands, the Judgment, the Empress, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. So much good energy happening for you. They see you start to climb out of this space. They see you start to better yourself. And they see, even if they're not saying it, they see your plan coming into fruition with that Magician. So they're going to try to like come out of conflict with you, maybe by saying little small things or showing a little bit of a soft spot here and there. But I don't like how it's coming out because they see them withholding from you didn't stop you. They see them being mean-spirited towards you didn't stop you. So it's kind of guilt with the 5 of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like a guilt that they're feeling, and that's why they want to be nice. But like, where was all this kindness when you actually needed it? They were being cold and withholding towards you at that time. All right? But with the 10 of Swords in reverse again, it's like you over it. I feel like nobody can have you down in that type of position anymore. Yeah. Crabs in a bucket. Yeah. With the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like you being left out in the cold and some type of impoverished energy, that's over. And it's going to show in the way you carry yourself. You're going to have like a glow about you. Drea! That man outside is still bothering you. He's still loud. Yeah. The days of you being down bad are coming to an end. And I really feel like with you starting off with the Six of Wands, you're going to be able to rejoice, like be happy, like yes. You might even be glad that you didn't get help from certain people. I know, Drea. It ain't time to move just yet, baby. Be patient. All right, let's move forward. I want to clarify thank you. I want to clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Because it's like somebody realizes that they can't tie you down to them. I feel like, too, somebody is realizing like it was stupid to even be that way. Somebody could have just been like on a power trip in your life. You know, like, but the Five of Swords is very petty, so they could have just did it by being petty. You ever have somebody like that like just want to be in your energy just to be petty? Like they don't even have to be, but they want to be in your energy just to showcase some pettiness. This is what happens. Show me this, please. Yeah, Spirit said, don't worry about it. Nine of Swords in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm telling you, some of y'all not going to have to worry about money like that. You could have been down bad. I'm telling you, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, could have been hard. But you coming out of that. Somebody just let the pettiness get the best of them. You know, like some people, they'll be petty for a minute and be like, man, let me stop acting like that. Somebody like, no, I'm going to go to my grave being petty. And that's why they missing out on everybody's celebrations. That's why they missing out on everybody's life. That's why they missing out on all the beautiful changes that's going on around them, because they setting their ways in the wrong way. They're missing out with the Ten of Cups in reverse. They're missing out on people that love them, want to celebrate with them. Now you got to celebrate by yourself, but it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But some worries around your finances are definitely disappearing at this time. Let's see. Period. Two of Wands. Gang, I don't know what you're doing, but keep up the good work. That's all I can say, because something's about to expand. Your reach is about to expand. Your money about to expand with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The reason some of y'all are about to get better sleep too is because you about to leave somewhere you've been living for a while. You're just trying to accumulate the funds with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to have it. Show me this, please. Now, you got somebody here, this court card, Page of Wands in reverse. You got somebody that's running their mouth about you, but they're behind you. Okay, they're behind you. All right. They might even say you acting brand new, but I don't feel like you acting brand new, collective. I feel like you stepping into your anointing. You in your purpose. And when you in your purpose and when you've been down bad for so long, it's gonna look like you acting brand new. But spirit will renew you. So how else you supposed to act? Why do you think we do the spiritual cleanses, the washes, all the things? We do that to be renewed, to renew our spirit, to renew our soul, to cleanse ourselves of all the things that have been weighing us down, that have been holding us back, even if it was our own shit, you know? So when spirit renews you, how else you supposed to act? You supposed to still act like the old you to appease people who really didn't know you in the first place? No, you're not. You are yes, you are acting brand new. Let me correct myself. You are acting brand new, but not in a negative sense. Shit, you gonna be acting like the life you prayed for, the life you manifested. It would be foolish to sit up here and do all this spiritual work, all this shadow work, all this shit, just to go back and still be the old way, just so nobody else get offended. That's stupid. And people gonna say that to you with this page of wands in reverse, or they gonna say it to others. They gonna say it just so they can trick you about your spot. That's how the enemy gets you. Oh, you acting brand new. As if you ain't prayed for this. As if you ain't manifested this. Just because they don't believe in their powers of manifestation, don't mean you're supposed to dim yours. So you just gonna have to let them talk. And you just gonna have to keep expanding on their ass. Two of Wands. Let's see here. What's this page of wands in reverse, please? Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they talking down on your finances. They gossiping about your money. They gossiping about how you spend your money. They talking about opportunities that they hope don't come to you. This is why they was in reverse and they can't come with you. Judas, I'm telling you. You don't need nobody like that on your team. So, but they're behind you though. They're pages. You're the emperor, the empress. You outrank them. And they know this. So all they can do is talk, gang. And we got to stop coming off our throne to address peasants. People with peasant mindsets. I'm not talking about that way, but sometimes people have peasant mindsets or they're pessimistic. And they're going to say you look crazy when you going for your dreams. They're going to say you look crazy when you saying spirit got your back or the universe or God, whatever it is. They're going to say you crazy or you on some weird shit until that shit start rolling in. Spirit like, oh, they was crazy, huh? I'm going to show you how crazy they was. And then you get all this good shit you got tonight. So this is long overdue. This is long overdue. Show me this, please. For some of y'all, this is family, though, on some real shit. Yeah, see, I told you they was praying, they was hoping you wouldn't get something. 3 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. Oh, they was praying hard, too. They was praying that you lose your footing, that you lose money, that you be down bad so that you would need them. You had a lot of open enemies around you with the Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, praying you lose your job, praying like people be on some weirdo shit, and you just kept going with the Nine of Wands. You just kept pushing. You knew what was being said behind your back. You knew what was being your downfall was being preyed on, but you just kept going with the Nine of Wands. But the reason people do that is because they can't control you, gang. When people can't control you, they want to control the outcome of your life, or they want to control the way others see you. When they realize that their absence isn't affecting you the way they was praying it would, they gotta stoop to another low. But see, this is their cross to bear, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're gonna have to like eat their words. Had a lot of people behind you just hoping that you didn't stay. You didn't stick it out, but you did with the Nine of Wands. That's the Chiron energy, the wounded healer, the wounded warrior, whatever you want to call it. But you stayed, and you stuck it out. All right, let's see. What is this Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, please? Sometimes people just want you to stay in that box they had you in because they have more control over you that way. It's easier to mind fuck you with the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse. They was praying that you would never see through the illusion of them being on your team with the Seven of Swords, but you saw through that anyway. We saw that earlier with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit has already shown you who's truly in your corner. And you see how on the Seven of Swords, he got this little car salesman looking ass smile. Used car salesman smile. It's like people get off on like feeling like you don't know that they was praying against you and they could still be around you. Like people get off on that, like, you know, being slick, or, you know, being the little lurker, the little stalker, the little demon that's hanging around. Like people get off on that because when they can't control you physically, emotionally, mentally, they try to control you spiritually. You know, when they have no control, they gotta just be in your presence. Just that gives them a sense of control. But it's all gonna be revealed. You got the Moon in reverse. Queen of Cups in the upright, and your intentions was good the whole time. That's the crazy thing. You be having nothing but good intentions for people like this. But they so used to like drama and pettiness and mess that they can't see when they got a good person around them. So they try to control you. Yeah, Lily Cat. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely had good intentions. The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You always, you could be the type of person that's like, if I'm in your life, I got good intentions. And should that ever shift, then you just gonna move on. This camera is not focusing. There we go. Yeah. bottom of the deck is the judgment in the upright. You always trying to, remember I told y'all earlier you was always trying to do, like, just do right by people and stay out the way. That's what's been going on, gang. I've been telling y'all for the last few readings, y'all energy just been kind of like chill, just out the way. But I feel like that's because y'all on the end of years of work y'all been doing on yourselves. Like, you didn't just start. Like, you know, this is the culmination of lessons and experiences and shit. You've been learning a lot on your mission. You've been working on yourself a lot. And with the judgment in the upright twice, you already had the judgment in the upright with the wheel of fortune. Dang. I'm telling you, gang, I just keep feeling something good is about to happen for you. This shit has been coming up for the past 3 readings, and we took 2 days off, and the energy is still strong. Something good is coming in based on your intentions. Like, say you set out to do something, right? But it don't turn out exactly the way you wanted it to, but your intentions for doing it were right. I feel like you're going to even get something good for that. Like, everything is not all doom and gloom. Something big is happening in your life. Changes. Renewal with the world card. With the judgment. It's like a rebirth is happening in your life. It's putting you in alignment. You on the right track. If you wondering, you on the right track. You're going to see, with the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to see physical results of this. You're going to see physical results. Tangible. The Pentacles talk about tangible things. You're going to see tangible things that show you, like, okay, yeah, it's all lining up. Mm-hmm. Show me this, please. Page of Wands. I'm telling you, it's lining up. You about to be excited about something. This could have, with all these wands coming out, this could have something to do with something you're creating. The wands talk about creativity, action, and things of that nature. It's something you've been creating. You had a lot of creative energy, though. You had the Magician. You had the Empress. You had the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Something you're working on, gang, is going to be successful. And you're going to feel excited when you see this, when you start to see signs of it. Because the Page of Wands is even good news. You're going to get some good news about something. Some type of judgment goes in your favor and it's good news. And it puts like a fire back up in you. Hey, Starlight. Yeah. Puts a fire back up under you. And you feel like free, outgoing, excited, ready, Just good, gang. This is good. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. This is the results. You're checking. You're like, man, is this really true? Like, this is like it's all finally coming together. Spirit's promise was kept to you with the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. You could have only told Spirit about whatever this is. They kept their promise. Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations, gang. Don't forget to do your work tomorrow. Don't forget. All right, let's see. All right, now you guys have the high priestess in the upright position, gang gang in the tower. All right. So your intuition could be very shocking to people. Okay. With you having access to hidden knowledge, hidden information, the Akashic records, you may say things to people that they're even confused about, like, how do you know this? You might say, like, I don't know, I just heard shocking revelation as well. You may even have a shocking revelation. And then you may stumble across, like, some old books at a family's house, or old photo album, something, and it's going to confirm your intuition. It's going to be like, damn. Some type of shocking revelation is coming in. Let's clarify it and see what this could be, gang. What's this shocking revelation? Come here, tell me to relax. What's this shocking revelation, please, Spirit? Wow, devil in reverse. Ooh, that's heavy then. A lot of major arcana tonight. Shocking revelation is you're going to find out. You're going to find out what has had your family in some type of bind. You're gonna know clearly what demons was in your bloodline, what battles. Yeah. The bad luck, wheel of fortune in reverse. This is gonna be the shocking revelation. You're gonna find out so much. It's got something to do with your bloodline, Spirit is telling me. Show me this, please. The Three of Swords, yeah. You're going to find out why this energy of lack has been following you around. Why your fight has been so hard. You're going to figure out the generational curses. Because it's something about your Akashic records here that's going to be very important. You might find like old diaries or like old journals, something, some type of knowledge you're going to find. Or it may come to you in a dream. It may come to you like in a moment of meditation. It may be like an aha moment with the Tower and the High Priestess too. Like, oh, that's why. It's like all going to start coming to you. And it's going to happen before you're too up in age to where you can't enjoy this. Spirit says curse being broken. Because it's breaking with the Tower and the Devil in reverse. Confirmation. I broke the deck and we got the Magician in an upright position again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something about your Akashic records that's going to be very important, very telling. Are you really going to be like, everything's just going to start making sense? Like, it's going to be shocking. Because I feel like it's going to happen on an intuitive level first, and then you're going to see something. You're going to see something that, Ashe, HP3, you're going to see something that lets you know, like, yes. So your intuition not only may it shock other people, but it's going to shock you too. And that's what's going to really, like, shake things up for you with the Tower. Show me this, please. Yeah, confirmation. Ace of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Show me this, please. Eight of Cups in reverse, so something pointing to the past. Yeah, you're gonna be intuitively led to research your past, the past of your bloodline, things of that nature. The past is gonna be very important on a spiritual aspect, though. Like, it's gonna help you put a lot of things together, break some things. Yep. Wow, that's good. That's good. It's gonna, thank you, Spirit. It's gonna allow you to not repeat those patterns, because you could have been on the way to repeating those patterns, but there's gonna be an epiphany, something that's gonna shake you up, and you like, okay, I'm slipping too far into old patterns that's got us to where we are now, or that has me where I am now, like, and you're gonna know that this is the truth. So revisit your past only as a reference to figure something out. Somebody needs to like go to the library and like look up an old news article from when they were born, or what was going on in the summer when they were born. Somebody needs to look at some old newspapers. Something's important. If it's not old news, I just see it's like a book. It's like knowledge is something dated far back. It's gonna really help you understand something. Okay, let me get off that, because you already know I'll be on a tangent for a minute. Maybe look at what the stars were doing, what the planets were doing when you were born. Okay. All right, gang, let's see. Oh, you did, AB? That's cool. Wow, gang. 9 of Pentacles in the upright position. This is beautiful, gang. This is beautiful. Yeah. Yes, babe. 9 of Pentacles. I really feel like it's going to be some hard work paying off. You deserve to live a comfortable life. No matter what's going on around you. I feel like you building that up. Or some of you are already comfortable. But I feel like you know there's more. There's something more for you. Wow. Let's see. Whew. The Lovers. Maybe after a time of being single, oh Lord, don't start talking shit. Maybe after a time of being single and doing it on your own, you come into alignment with somebody, with the Lovers in the upright. This could be the type of connection you've been waiting on for a long time with the 3 of Wands. If you've been waiting on love or somebody to do life with, just have a companionship with, I feel like that opportunity is gonna come in for you. You just gotta get in alignment. You just gotta have your money right. Know that you can do good on your own, bad on your own. Know that you don't need to depend on nobody. They don't have to depend on you. Like you gonna be able to maintain your autonomy and your individuality within relationships. Okay? Maybe before you would get in a relationship with somebody and kind of like lose your identity within them. Not anymore. Not anymore. Nobody will be able to dangle a relationship in front of you like a carrot to get you to like bow down to them, need them, you know? But I feel like it's still going to be a cool union because like they all they're going to be able to do is look at you and watch you shine. And I feel like they're going to be okay with that. With the Three of Wands here. I just heard There Goes My Baby by Usher. I don't know if y'all like that song or something. Like whoever this is, they're gonna love your independence. You know? Alright. Let's see, gang. Yeah, strength. You was listening to that last night? Yeah, somebody likes how and you know, we often hear the term strong and independent and we go straight to the negative connotation of that. I don't feel like it's that way. I feel like they're gonna see you as this already. Like when they meet you, you're already holding your own, taking care of yourself, being independent. You already are that. And you're not weak. So someone's gonna see that and admire that about you with the Emperor because they're that same way. So like let's look at this through different lenses. Like being strong and independent doesn't always have to go straight to that negativity that's been placed on it. If you already on your own doing your thing and being strong and somebody meets you as that, that's the energy they're gonna see you as. But they're the same way. So it's gonna be like a mutual respect here. With the major arcana lovers, major arcana the Emperor. Like when I met you, you was so strong and independent doing your thing. That's what I was attracted to. And I'm that same way. So y'all gonna get along based on that drive, that ambition, that tenacity, you know? But the Emperor is a provider as well. So you may be able to be, if you're a woman and this resonates for you, you'll be able to be in your feminine energy around this Emperor. You're not going to have to get out and pump your own gas. Get your oil, go take your oil to get changed. Go take your brake pads to get changed. Like, this is someone who will do those things gladly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they love that you're strong and you're independent, but they still like when you kind of need them for something. The Emperor likes that. Like, you know? And the Emperor is a great provider. You and me both, girl. You and me both. HB3, you fire. AB, tighten up. You don't get to take pleasure in the proclivities, all right? Go to bed. Soft on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. And we know Taurus has got that oral fixation thing going on. So I don't know why you ain't even talking tonight. Shut up, H33. Your niece ain't in here, but she might be on the line. So we gotta keep it PG. Keep it clean. Keep it cute. All right. But yeah, bottom of the deck here is the Page of Cups. So this is somebody that's like, okay, yeah, we both hustle, we both grind, but there needs to be an air of softness in between the two. So this is like, both of you guys are strong, but the communication, Page of Cups, the communication between you guys could be very gentle and kind. This has to happen. This is not, oh, you should. No, this has to happen. The communication between you two needs to be very calm, very mellow, very loving, cutesy even. Confirmation, I'm telling you the truth, Ace of Swords. Don't bring the struggle from the outside world into the bedroom or into the connection. The communication needs to be very kind because y'all both already hustling. Y'all both already trying to make a way. You guys need to have loving communication with each other, because that, when you keep that door of communication open, the outside world doesn't matter. You guys become each other's refuge in a way. So definitely, you and this person need to, just keep the lines of communication open with that Ace of Swords. I feel like too with the Page of Cups, neither of you guys like arguing. This person don't like arguing, you don't like arguing. So that's good. But with the Ace of Swords, there will still be like conversations that need to be had. There still will be, but they'll turn out more positive if because like when you upset with somebody, you can kind of like remove compassion when you speaking to them. Don't do that with this person. Even if you are frustrated or you don't understand something, it doesn't need to be like a war like that. But there will be communication about feelings. Okay? Well, I kind of felt like this when this happened. And then they may say, oh, I didn't know you felt like that. I was feeling this way. So, it needs to be kind of like that, I'm also hearing, too, there'll be a lot of lighthearted banter between you and whoever this person is. With the Page of Cups, you guys may both have, like, a really good sense of humor, like a very easygoing sense of humor. Might find the same things funny with the Ace of Swords. That's important, too. Can't be with no stick in the mud. Nobody doesn't know how to laugh at nothing. Everything always got to be serious. I don't give a fuck how spiritual you are or how bossed up you are. You got to have a good time, man. You got to laugh. Life is crazy sometimes, and fuck that. Just enjoy this shit while you can, But I feel like there's a lot of lighthearted banter between you and somebody here. Yeah, I like it, gang. I like it for you. Show me this, please. Remember I was saying we saw the Five of Cups, we know something? The Five of Cups is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And we just going to touch on this briefly because we want to stay in this energy we're in. But that's going back to that energy we picked up earlier where somebody kind of feels a little bit of guilt for not believing in you. And now your life is taking off, or you're just healthier and happier, you're in a better space mentally or financially, however it fits. You do have a lot of people who kind of like feel some guilt, but I feel like you don't. I feel like you don't feel any guilt. Okay. All right, let's move forward, gang. So you want to keep communicating at this time too, gang? Even if this is not like a romantic partner or anything like that. I feel like just kind of like making small talk, just kind of laughing. Even if it's just your close associates, acquaintances, just kind of keeping shit cute and lighthearted and fun. I feel like we have so much stuff in the airwaves and stuff to be upset about and pick apart. You need that lighthearted banter in your life right now. Like something healing is laughter too. Healing is happiness too. Spirituality isn't just all spells, curses, hex, evil eye. Spirituality has a beautiful side to it too. It has duality. We fight, we go through the spiritual warfare, but then we also enjoy our family. We enjoy our close friends, our loved ones. We enjoy a nice meal, a nice bath. We enjoy funny things. Like, you still have to have that healthy balance. You can't just be warfare 24/7. Like, never let your guard down. Always stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. But at the same time, try to find some shit to enjoy. Even if it's just fun communication with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Even if, like, something that entertains you. You still got to have that. All right. Let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Because I'm not going to be serious all day, every day. I'm just not. I can't. Got the Death card in the upright position with the Eight of Swords in the upright position. You went through a cycle where you were always in your head about what was going to change, trying to predict the changes. And in you trying to predict the changes, it kept you trapped away from like living. You're gonna get up one day and be like, man, I've been holding myself back this whole time. You might even get mad at yourself. It is what it is. But you're gonna realize, like, I've been the one holding me back from this change. It's gonna be a wake-up call. And I want to be clear. I'm not saying that everything that has happened in your life that has been a setback has been your fault. I'm not saying that. We're talking about the thoughts with the Eight of Swords here. The mind. Your thought process on not wanting to change unless you could predict the change or the outcome of the change is what's kept you in a prison. A mental prison, though. A self-imposed imprisonment, because you got to understand, gang, just because you intuitive don't mean you're going to get access to see everything all the time. Sometimes spirit just going to be like, nope, you already see enough. Let me do this. And you can't just be like stuck in your head about it. Like, oh, well, if spirit not going to show me, then I'm just going to fixate on it and dig my heels into the ground and just not make a move at all. It doesn't work like that. You're going to be forced out of this mental imprisonment with the major arcana of the death. You're going to be forced out of it. Show me this, please. Oh, let me get the after tarot for this. The spirit is saying get the after tarot. Yeah, I want to see what happens after this. Thank you. Fucking justice. I couldn't even shuffle it good. I'm still going to do a shuffle, though, because I don't like it when it's too easy. You heard I just said I don't like it when it's too easy. Why? Why it can't be easy? When I just said it was, see, sometimes I be getting checked too. Now Spirit done gave me the justice in the upright. I said, what's gonna happen after this? Justice come out, and then my old stubborn ass talking about, well, I'm just gonna shuffle it in because I don't want it to be too easy. I be talking to myself sometimes in my head while I'm reading. So I'm actually having an external rant about something I was thinking in my own mind when I was shuffling the cards. See? So I asked what's going to happen after you break free from this mental imprisonment and you get the justice. You get the justice. So you might as well just break free. Because the death card, that's scorpionic energy. That's Mars, Pluto energy. That's the 8th house. It's going to happen anyway. The transformation is happening. No matter if mentally you're prepared for it or not. But the thing is, you don't realize it's going to be a good thing. Confirmation, Ace of Swords in the upright position. The change is going to be positive. It's a lot of things being balanced out in your life right now. I feel like, too, with that moon energy, a lot of it has been taking place beneath the surface, you know? Yeah. I'm also hearing that you're going to be a lot calmer. And you need that, because some of you guys get too worked up and get your nervous system all out of whack. Like, everything is not a thing. All right? Show me this, please. Mm-hmm. The moon in reverse. You're releasing a lot from the subconscious mind. Fears are really being removed at this time. Released. Spirit says released. Fear of poverty. Fear of speaking your truth and it upsetting others. Like, all of that. All of that's coming to the surface so it can get balanced out. You've been suppressing a lot of shit, and what happens when you suppress things, it kind of like jumbles up inside of you. And you could feel like, Spirit says, discombobulated. I heard that shit in a minute. You could feel discombobulated or like off kilter or some shit. So a lot of like stuck emotions are being released at this time. A clearing of the conscious, the subconscious. You know how they say, oh, I go to bed with a clear conscious every night. This is different. It's like going to bed with a clear subconscious, which is heavier than the conscious mind. Sub is like below, deep, right? So when we talk about cleaning out and clearing out the subconscious mind, we talk about all the stuff that we store, suppress, worry about, think about. It could be good, it could be bad, you know? Yup. Hey, AV, when's the next full moon, babe? But I feel like, and then it's so funny, I started off the reading, I was telling y'all, like, I was outside before the reading, and the moon was beautiful, it was so crisp, it was clear. August 9th? Okay, great, yeah. Maybe you want to do a burning bowl on the 9th, you know? What'd you say AV for, AV? Yeah. You guys got the 9 of Pentacles. It's the third time we on the third deck. It's the third time the 9 of Pentacles and came out for you guys. Y'all getting a bag. Somebody getting a bag. Look, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody getting a bag right now. I'm not mad. Go for it. You come out of this stuck space and you like, man, I got it. I gotta get it. I've been holding myself back for too long. I'm telling you, you're gonna start feeling like that. Like, man, I've been holding myself back for too long. It's time to get it. But I feel like it has a lot to do with like you doing some type of shadow work, seeing that tangible proof of your intuition, you know? Something's big, something big happening for you, gang. Claim it, protect it. You know? Because this looks really good. This looks really good. All right, let's see. Wow. Some people think soul work and shadow work and healing is corny. That shit is so necessary so you can live a quality life. And when I say quality life, I'm not just talking about riches, because there's a lot of people who got a lot of riches, but they mind ain't peaceful. They spirit ugly. You know? A quality life could be good health, good mental health, comfortable space to be in, having people around you that you love. You know? That could also be a quality life too. We can't always put quality on monetary value. Even though we have to have it in this world, I'm talking about there are things that you experience in this life that are priceless. That no, if you had to choose between a certain amount of money or sitting down one last time with somebody you love that's no longer here, what would you choose? I would want to sit down with that loved one that's no longer here. On God, I would. It's stuff like that that's priceless. You know? Seeing the smile on your family or your loved one's face when you give them a gift, or like when y'all having a great time, like making moments and memories with people, that shit is so priceless, bro. And some of y'all know y'all got memories that you don't have no photos of, but in your mind the memory is embedded, and you know, no amount of money can take that from you. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? The King of Wands. I just heard lemon pepper steppers. Maybe somebody dressed like that. Cause we're pimping all over the world. I just heard that, so random. Okay, so maybe somebody maybe someone's into the sexual arts. Somebody dressed real nice though. Like, even if they do, like, cause somebody, I'm seeing a few different things here. I see somebody that like dressed like old school. You know, like a hard crease in their pants. Pants, brown shoes, brown shirt. Like somebody dressed like that. Brown hat. Like somebody dressed like that. Like, especially like when they go to like family reunions or shit like that. Somebody like and they be wearing like a gang of cologne. And I'm also seeing somebody that like whatever, yeah, girl, 3-piece suit on with the gators to match. I'm also seeing somebody too that's like whatever is in fashion, this person knows like how to work it. Like somebody know, like they're always up on like the trends when it comes to fashion. Like this person knows like how to, like, they always look good. Always look good. Impeccable even. Whoever this person is. They're making some type of move. Show me this move, please, Spirit. The strength. They going towards something that's their weakness. Woo, what's their weakness? Show me their weakness. Ooh, we being nosy. Show me their weakness. Love is their weakness. Knight of King of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Love is their weakness. Money could even be their weakness. They making a move on it. The Hierophant and the upright, but it's like a blessed move. Like, this is crazy. This King of Wands is going back for like the love they lost with the King of Cups in reverse, the money they lost with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is what they're going for. They're going to like get back everything they feel like was stolen from them, or not even stolen, like lost. Wow, show me this, please. With the Hierophant too, and the upright, I don't feel like, Nine of Cups, they going back to get their happiness back. I don't want to say back, because the Eight of Wands, we talking in the upright, we're talking forward movement. So this is what they're making a move on. Pardon me for keep saying back. Maybe that's important. I don't know for some of you, but this is what they're going towards. This is what this King of Wands is making a move towards. And the weakness, the strength in reverse, it maybe it's not just a weakness. Maybe it was like something they didn't have the energy to fight for, to have the strength enough to hold on to those things. So now they're in this King of Wands in the upright position. So like, now that I'm back at myself, I'm going towards these things. I'm going to get them in forward spaces, but it's because of these things that I lost at another time. So I don't necessarily feel they have to be going back to the past. I mean, it could be, but I see this more as like forward movement on something. Show me this, please. Three of Wands. Yeah, it was a missed opportunity. Okay, so it was a missed opportunity. It was something that never materialized, something that never came to fruition, something they never had, something they've never really experienced. That's what they're moving on. They kind of gave up for a minute, though. Four of Cups in reverse. Kind of gave up for a minute. Pretending like they didn't care. Turn their heart light off. Show me this, please. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. They back up now. After a time period of being down. This could even be you, collective. This could even be you. You could be the King of Wands. Male or female, you could be embodying that King of Wands archetype in the upright. Like, all the things that you didn't get a chance to experience. Now that you are at capacity, you about to go experience those things. You're moving towards those things. Oh, it was a time when you didn't have love in your life. Now you're moving towards love. Oh, it was a time when you didn't feel, you didn't have the ambition. Now you're moving towards that. Somebody is getting back up from a time of being down. I really see that. Show me this, please. Especially with the Hierophant, it's like it's ordained for you to go and retrieve this. Show me this, please. Confirmation, the Temperance. The Temperance. With the devil, though. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because the devil rules the 3D. We got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10th house. You're going back for like all things spiritual and physical. Your desires. You're going to allow yourself to desire things, to want things. You're also learning how to balance out your spirit, yourself. Like duality, like we talked about earlier. You've experienced good and evil. You know what it's like. You balancing that out too. Yeah. Y'all reading is deep as fuck tonight. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Yeah. A lot of major arcana. So much. Your life has changed on such a level, a great level. You know. Be careful of sleeping with the enemy. Okay. Be careful of sleeping with the enemy at this time. I'm going to show you why. Hold on. Because you got the 2 of Cups here with the 5 of Swords. Be careful of sleeping with the enemy. Now, that could just be like a metaphor for like, you know, dealing with people who don't have the best intentions for you. Be mindful of that, because you could be feeling so ethereal and shit, you know, your spirit popping. Hey, nephew. That's my little nephew. He confirmed it. Be mindful of that, because you're going to be so, you know, on this spiritual high. Feeling like on top of the world, low key. But it's going to be because of something that's happening within. It's something that's happening with you in spirit. And then it's just oozing out and going, and everything you touch is going to be magnetized by that. So be careful who you touch and who you let touch you, even in casual ways and shit. You know? Because y'all know I gotta deliver the messages. I can't sugarcoat shit. With the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, it's like you could be trying to or connecting with someone who actually wants to be your Achilles heel, who actually wants to kind of humble you in some kind of way. And this doesn't just have to be romantic, okay? The 2 of Cups could just be you coming together with somebody, casually, whatever, but don't get love bombed into anything. Because with the 5 of Swords, it could be a huge letdown right after that. All right? Because I'm seeing a person who uses emotions as power moves, as a chess move. You know? So you may think like, oh, you just being loving and inviting to someone, compassionate, and they're seeing it as like a power move. Okay, let's clarify this, please. Show me this. Queen of Pentacles. Because see, you, it's something about you that's very magnetic, and you just come across as very grounded. And somebody who's in the 5 of Swords, hey, So Marie, somebody who's in the 5 of Swords, it'll be a challenge for them to get this Queen of Pentacles to be unnecessarily vulnerable so that they can strike. Okay, so you're going to be in this position in your life as this Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have to be in the Four of Cups sometimes. Okay, so you're going to have to be more grounded than you are in your feelings. All right, that's going to keep you clear headed. That's going to keep you, um, you know, grounded enough to know when there's some foul play at hand. You're not going to be so quick to show your vulnerabilities. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse because, yeah, and I just said don't get love bombed or anything like that, but be mindful of anyone who just wants to like rush you into something. Okay, with the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords here. Be careful of somebody who just wants to hurry up and rush you into something way too emotionally involved or something like that when you like being real grounded. Be careful of that because I feel like it's just the thrill for them. Like it's the thrill of them getting that vulnerability, getting that emotion. That's the high. And then that's when they turn into this Five of Swords energy on you. Right? So be mindful of that because you got a lot of good shit happening here. And the Five of Swords to me is like a distraction. The Knight of Swords in reverse is just too, it's not grounded. It doesn't have a plan of action. It's, knee-jerk reaction. It's all over the place. And you really don't need that. And then be very, be very, what's the word, Spirit? Be very selective of who you like letting into your emotions because it's like I said, it's a power move for them. So you giving them your emotions is like they'll have this opportunity to let you down with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Whether it be by the wrong type of communication or the lack thereof or something like that with the Knight of Swords in reverse. That could get you off your dean because then you'll be back in your head and you just got out of there. All right? Yeah, because if the Five of Swords didn't come out with this Two of Cups, I'd be like, okay, great. This is a good connection, woo-de-woo. But this is like petty, all right? Like, even if somebody longed for you for a long time and it never connected, and then you finally do, and they're like, this is my moment to humble you. Some weird shit. All right, let's see. Because I want to look at this. I want to see why this Queen of Pentacles don't care. Or should it care? Why shouldn't this Queen of Pentacles care? Spirit, show me, please. Oh, Death in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, because maybe somebody's never going to change. So for some of you, this could be the Death in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. They're never going to change. So for some of you, this could be a romantic thing with the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands, somebody trying to come back around or whatever. But they aren't going to change, so you have to not give a fuck, and you have to do what you have to do for you. All right? Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. They got a lot of shit going on. They got other people in their business, in their life, in their feelings. Yeah. I was trying not to make it romantic, but for some of you, it is. It is. So, you're going to have to stay focused on you right now. All right? Somebody is all over the place, elusive. You can't even get, like, I don't know, the bare minimum, all right, with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're going to have to just say, fuck it. Show me this, please. Yeah, judgment. You're going to have to make the call. You have to make the judgment call. Don't wait for somebody who, all over the place. Oh, shit, I'm cutting out. Oh, shit. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, gang? You hear me, Scott? Okay, AV, you can hear me. What about you, Lily Cat? And Soul Marie, can y'all hear me? Okay, you hear me? Okay. Okay. So yeah, with the judgment in the upright position here, you're gonna have to make the judgment call. Don't leave the decision up to anybody else right now. You have to be the one who makes the judgment call on things. Because if someone's not willing to change and they're all over the place, you have the responsibility as a stronger spirit to make the judgment call. Whether or not it's comfortable for you or them, you're going to have to be the one to make the judgment call, gang. Because you can kind of already, with the high priestess, you can kind of already predict where things are going to go anyway. Right? All right. So this is why the Queen of Pentacles don't need to care about shit right now. You need to just be focused on getting your money up, getting yourself grounded, physically even grounding. Going outside barefoot, walking in the grass, doing the things. Getting yourself in alignment because you got a lot of good shit on its way to you, okay? And you don't have the luxury of being caught up on external BS, distracting energies, distractive people. Like, you got all these major arcanas, you got too much going on. I'm telling you, with the temperance, it's happening on a spiritual level. You could literally be going through like a spiritual awakening. We have so many, All right. All right, let's see, gang. Oh, shit, my bad, y'all. Oh, it's not over. All right. Okay, let's see, gang. Wow. I fucking knew this card was going to come out. Okay, the first card you guys got out was number 34, which breaks down to 7, the God number, the number of completion. It says door to healing and happiness. So, like we were talking about earlier, you completing one part of your cycle and moving on to the next. But I feel like, again, while you are still healing through things, keep that door to personal healing and happiness open. Like, because we get so caught up in the heaviness of healing in our spiritual journey. Keep the door to healing and happiness open, okay? This card says, new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit filled spring with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results, so make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Yes, so like I'm telling you, you got to keep that optimism about you, that Page of Wands energy we saw earlier, you know? And it says breaking an addiction. Remember earlier when that devil came out in reverse and we were talking about breaking something? So maybe somebody has a family, you know, where addiction runs through their family and they're breaking that. You know, it could be so many things, but I feel like just by that, something's breaking that no longer serves you, that doesn't need to be there. And once this breaks, you have to start. You're really gonna see yourself healing. Like, you're gonna see the physical results of it. Okay, but keep good intentions while you're going through these processes. You know, keep your spirits up. That's important because the spiritual awareness is heavy as fuck sometimes. You know, feeling all the things. You know, seeing the things before they happen. All that stuff can be heavy sometimes. So, you know, you just need to be making sure you're taking care of yourself and speaking, you know, affirmations and positive affirmations into yourself. All right. And just doing that physical work too, the physical healing. Try to make yourself as comfortable as possible, you know, when you can. Now, we got this deceit card here, number 25, which also breaks down to the 7. So you see the duality here with the 2 sevens. These are totally different numbers, but they both add up to 7. So that's that duality. But I don't feel like this deceit is your energy. I mean, it could be you telling yourself something negative instead of saying you can or some shit, you know, not speaking life. But I feel like we talked about earlier, being mindful of sleeping with the enemy. I feel like, because if you notice, like, look how he holding somebody, he holding those jewels or whatever. He looks shady, you know? He looks shady. Let's read this. All right, this card says hidden tactics, manipulation. Now, open enemy's energy. 7 of Swords. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. This person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with, either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others. That gossip we saw with that Page of Wands in reverse. Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what's going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable, so watch your money and your good name. And make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper layer of meaning may be that a deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables, maybe he may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. Yeah. hmm I'm also hearing too that whoever this deceptive person is, they feel like them being deceptive is like for the greater good of all. But it's really just a self-serving thing here, a very self-serving, manipulative thing. But they're not being honest with themselves. They're not being honest about why they are dealing with others or dealing with you or whatever. Like this is like somebody that's like a true life villain, like doing something wrong to you, but acting like it's to help you. But it's really serving something for them. They could even act like they trying to help you or some shit. But the help they giving you costs more than what you actually need or some shit. It's weird. Because their intentions are bad. And their mind is so weird that like I can pick up on it, but I'm having a hard time verbally expressing it to you guys. But I can see the energy. Like their mind is very warped. This is like someone sabotaging you in some kind of way, but pretending like they're helping you and it's for the greater good, but they have a stake in you being sabotaged. This person looks like an energy vampire too. Right? Look at their eyes. Like under their eyes, like they're drained, so they have to like pull from other people to feel replenished. Whoever this person is, thank you, Spirit, they have a side to them that you don't even know about. Like, if you think this person is dark or weird, you have no idea. Confirmation, Soul Marine? Okay, sis. Yeah, but if you think you know, you have no idea. Like, if you think this person is kind of like weird and like it's something that they're not showing you, you're right, but you're not even close to what it really is. Like it's more sinister than you even know. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Mm-hmm. Hey, Lil Lou. Shout out to everybody for liking the video. I appreciate you. So just be mindful, cause like even if you don't have anything physical to take, right? They want like I don't know. I just heard like your soul or some shit. They got some very sinister intentions. It says this person is holding a bag of valuables. So watch your money and your good name. Like they could just want like your essence or something. I don't feel like, but even they get it, they don't have good intentions. You have the angel of love coming out. You got to be careful and mindful of like wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's a such thing as being like too compassionate, too open. Now I know she in the upright, which is fine, But at the same time, when you're next to this type of energy, you have to be mindful. Because the thing, she's holding a rose quartz, he's holding jewels, she's holding love. They're materialistic. These people are on two different frequencies here. Right? They'll chew you up and spit you out. So be careful. We talked about that with the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. You're not like a conquest or something to be conquered and made timid. All right? Yeah, bottom of the deck, all tied up. No, you're not supposed to be timid, bound to someone's deception. No. Let's see. Indecision. Somebody just kind of wants to distract you, confuse you. Don't stay in indecision too long, though, because with action in reverse, you will be in a state of analysis paralysis where you overthinking which way to go and you don't make no move at all. We can't go back to that now. Hold on. We was just already taking off at the top of the reading. Don't let nobody get in your head and create no fucking confusion. You already came out of the confusion. You don't need to have no indecision right now. Somebody wants to confuse you so that you don't make no action, so that you just be stuck. Fuck that. Somebody wants you to just be stuck, wondering about some shit. Hell no. And it's crazy because the action card is 17, which breaks down to the 8, and the indecision is an 8. So we got two doubles. Somebody wants you to be waiting an eternity for some action to be taken, or no. Now, for some of you, there's going to be a situation where you choose not to take no action on because it's unclear. Now, I get that. Now, if some intentions with the deceit card out here aren't clear, you just not going to take no action at all because you're like, you know what? Something don't seem right. I'm just not going to take action on that at all. So, yeah, do that. If something don't seem right, it's unclear, but not in a good way, you're going to have to cease action. Okay? All right, let's see. Change decks. Because somebody ain't being clear, all right? And love is not the author of confusion, okay? So if somebody got you confused right now, it's for their betterment. It's for their benefit, all right? So be mindful of that. We are in the age of communication. With us being in the age of Aquarius, Aquarius is an air sign. It's a very communicative sign. If you don't see, if you see the truth, believe it. If you know something don't seem right, it ain't right. There's just some things that's happening for you guys because we've been on here for about 2.5 hours, damn near, and y'all had a lot of good energy, but you keep having this tiny little energy of confusion or distraction trying to sneak in. That's the enemy. Try to trick you out your spot, distract you from what you're supposed to be doing to better yourself, get you on the right path. Not to get you on the right path, because Spirit says you on the right path, but to keep you off the right path. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. All right, let's see. You know the plan. All right. All right. Ashe. Ashe. I knew this card was going to come out on everything. I knew this card was going to come out. Spirit showed me this card coming out. I swear. This is number 9. Excuse me. This card is number 9, which talks about the ending, right? This card says Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? All right. And your whole reading kept talking about those major arcanas, how you went through something heavy, you processed things, you've been in the fight, going through this shit. Now it's time for you to have your happily ever after. Okay? I believe in miracles. I hope you do too. All right? And if you notice, between her legs, she got a book. And I talked to you guys about a book earlier. But maybe you need to write your own miracles. Maybe you need to get a pen and an actual paper and start writing your own miracles. All right? But of course, this is like the phoenix rising from the ashes, you know? And you're able to tell your story now. Don't, like, because the world will do this shit to you sometimes. Except on TikTok. That's a whole nother world in itself. But the other world, you'll go through stuff and people will try to mark you because you went through something. You know what I'm saying? Like, mark you as damaged goods. Mark you as you can't heal. You can't grow. You can't change. You know, the world try to mark you for shit like that. Like they so perfect. Like they never been through nothing. But I guarantee you, the moment they going through something that you already been through and conquered, they gonna come looking for you. The same shit they tried to ostracize you for going through and surviving, they gonna be looking for you for answers on how to get out of that shit. But I digress. This card says, no matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this, you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. I meant to say resilience. But yeah. It says all future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. You're going to be remembered for, like, your strength, your power, your beauty in the face of your own struggles. Like, you're going to be remembered for all of that. Pen your own narrative. Because people, look, it's a blank page. Where my thing at? It's a blank page right here. Then it's a page with writing on it. The blank page to me signifies or symbolizes something that hasn't been written yet. And people will walk in your life on a certain chapter and try to create a narrative about you when your story ain't even over yet. And it just begun for them because of where they came in on that. Think about your life like that. People will come in on a certain part of your life and think that's the only narrative they can have of you and that you should have of you. And it's not the truth because you're not even finished yet. That's what that blank page represents. You ain't even finished yet. You ain't even made your next move, so how they gonna know? You know? But you gonna survive all of this shit. You are surviving all of this shit, but Spirit wants you to know that the rest of your life ain't gonna just be about surviving. It's gonna be about living. And you gotta start enjoying these moments. And you know what I'm saying? You get to start the next chapter of your life and write how it turns out, not people's expectations, opinions, petty mindsets, pessimistic mindsets of you. All right? All right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading. I love you guys so, so much. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video. Shout out again to Lily Cat for the super chat. To my moderators for holding me down. Shout out to my members for holding me down. I love you guys. Anything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to purchase a personal reading or purchase anything from my website. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace.